girl, keeping it Caprice, and today's topic is starting over, having a reset in your life. Now, I'm really talking at the top of my head, so if I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. But whatever pops up in my head is just gonna have to come out. I did try to write some notes so I can try to stay on topic, which will be the professional way, but I want to speak from my heart. So yeah, if I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. But is it okay to start over, have a reset? Absolutely. Okay? Absolutely. Don't be lazy. Don't be scared. I say lazy because people are like, I don't want to start over. Then I have to start all the way from the bottom, work my way back up to the top. Who has time for that? But is that making you happy? Being in the place that you're in right now, so you rather be unhappy and continue doing what you're doing instead of starting over and making yourself happy so you can feel good. And some people are scared. That's perfectly normal. That is so normal. But we have to have the courage to do it. And when you have the courage to do it, you will feel so much better. I am telling you from experience. So, I am truly starting my life over. You know what I'm saying? You can start your life over with your hair, your job. Just anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be your life, you know what I'm saying? But anything that you want to start over. It's okay, because at the end of the day, you're going to be happy and your happiness matters. When you're truly happy on the inside, I'm telling you, you're going to feel your best. You're going to want to help others. You're going to want, it's just a really good feeling when you are happy. I'm telling you, and you feel great. You feel like you can do anything. You're upbeat, you know what I'm saying? So yes, it's perfectly fine to start over, and I'm gonna have some examples for you all with myself to kind of give you guys a deeper understanding on why I know that it's okay to start over. Okay, so for me, I'm back home, and I didn't want to at first. It's not my first time either. So I was like, why? So I was really debating with myself, like, should I just stay gone? But I'm just unhappy. I'm not showing consistency with my kids. I'm not mentally well. I'm not showing my kids any attention. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm there, but I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about all these things. I'm like, but I know it might get better, this and that. But, I decided to, because I was all in my head like, girl, you got 4 children. Well, I've been here about, 6-7 months now. So, 3 with 4 on the way. Like, girl, you got children, you're grown, you don't need to, just all in my head, like, what are people gonna think? But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say, because this is my life, and I have to do what's gonna make me and my children happy. At the end of the day, you can say what you want. It's not gonna bother me anymore, because that's all in our heads. Like, you have to change your mindset. But when you do have a reset, you have to reflect back on your situation that you're trying to reset to see your patterns. Because you have to change your patterns. You have to change your old habits. It's not starting over if you claim that you're starting over, but you're still doing the same patterns. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and you keep getting the same results, how are you starting over? How are you going to be happy? So you really have to reflect on your patterns. For me, I'm like, well, why do I have to keep coming back? Well, for one, I claim that, I have God in my life, but do I really? Am I really including him? Absolutely not. So I say this every year, I want to get closer to God. I want to get closer to God. Well, what am I doing to get closer to God? You know what I'm saying? Nothing. So, for me, what helped me was, praying, talking to God, and then, watching some sermons on YouTube. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? In order for me to know the word for myself, then I need to actually read it. Devotionals and Bible verses are absolutely fine. I still do that too. But in order to actually know the word, you have to actually read it for yourself. So I started doing that this year. Well, I started I started this year. Yes, I actually started this year. Yeah, because in December, I was watching sermons and stuff like that, just giving me inspiration. And then I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I'm ready. I need to start reading the word for myself. So, yeah, I've been reading the word for myself. And I'm telling you, you will learn everything that you need to know. It's in there. And I'm telling you, it's helping me see things from a different mindset. The way that I was thinking, I mean, it makes you embarrassed that you really think that way about certain things, but I still have a lot of things to learn. I'm not perfect, but progression is what you're looking for, not perfection. So remember that. But yeah, it's really helped me. So, I want to live by the word, and I want to inspire others as well to join your spiritual journey, with God, because I'm telling you, it's really a good feeling. So that's one thing that I am doing to reset my life, because I want to be able to pass it down to my children, and I want them to know who He is and know who to call on, and excuse me, when they're in need and all that stuff. So that's one thing that I'm doing. Then I'm not a consistent person. I'm all over the place. So I'm like, well, that's why I'm not getting anywhere in life. Where I want to get to. Let's put it like that, in life, because I'm not consistent. Especially in my career field, I want to make big money or whatever, because I know that I'm very, very intelligent and I'm smart. And it just frustrates me when I'm trying to get these jobs and they won't hire me. And I'm like, I'm smarter. And then I'm thinking like, well, how come so-and-so, or like if you're working somewhere, just say, and somebody got a higher position, you like, how so-and-so get it and they don't have this and this, but I have a degree in this, or I've been doing this for so many years. I know what I'm doing. You just started. So how, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I used to think, and it would really upset me, honestly. And, you have to think about it. Maybe they've been praying and God has blessed them. You don't know what that person's been going through. You don't know what, you know what I'm saying? God has blessed them to be in that position. They probably worked longer than you have, and you don't even know, because you don't know anybody's life story. I mean, you don't know what trying and they went through to get to that position. You actually have to put in the work. And I'm like, yeah, if I'm bouncing around from this job to that job to this job to that, how am I going to move up? You know what I'm saying? If I don't know what I truly want to do, how am I going to get that career that I really want? Exactly. So I'm like, well, I need to sit down and I need to think about what I really want to do. So that's what I've been doing. God has been putting this on my heart. So I'm like, well, I know this is not going to be easy, because especially trying to get people to subscribe to your channel, to follow you, all that is really, really hard. And, sometimes you just want to give up. but I know that I can't give up. I also love children. Love children. I love teaching children, things like that. You know, I've been going to school on and off since I graduated high school in 2014. Yeah, I'm not consistent. See, I was going to, let me see. I don't even remember everything. So, but let's see. So after I graduated, I went to UACCM for a year. It's a 2-year community college, and I was going for early childhood education, I think. And you know what? I was doing really good, but I was scared. I was in my own head. I'm like, I'm not creative enough. Kids aren't gonna like me because I don't have any creativity. So, and then on top of that, what was I going on top of that? I wanted to go to a university because I was seeing like all that fun activities and all that type of stuff that they were having there, you know, and I'm like, my school don't do anything. Y'all, I was young and dumb. Please don't judge me. But you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't want to go here anymore. I only had a year left. Seriously. I left that school. I went there. I flunked out. I flunked out. I was just worried about the wrong things. Yeah. I was worried about the wrong things, and I flunked out, to be honest. I probably passed like 2 classes, to be honest. Yeah, I flunked out at UCA. I sure did. And I was going for teaching as well, but it was for, I don't even remember what age it was, to be honest. And I was like, I'm not feeling this. Maybe I should go back. I think it was middle school. I don't even remember. And I was like, I'm not even feeling this. So, yeah. But then I got pregnant. So I was like, well, my life, I just really thought my life was over. Yeah, my life is over. So let me just work. I'm not happy anywhere I work. Work somewhere, quit. Work somewhere, quit. Work somewhere, quit. So I'm like, man, I should have this and that. I'm seeing like classmates having houses and I mean just nice cars and this and that. I'm just like, I need to finish school so I can have these things too, you know? Which we can go, that'll be another topic, you know, comparing yourself to others, you know. But so yeah, so then I went back to school and I was pregnant again, but with Gabe at that time. But I was going in the summer. Okay, so I changed it to nursing because I like to help other people, you know. And I'm interested in a whole bunch of things. I'm like, well, teaching, yeah, I'm not creative enough. They're not, you know, just all in my head. So I was like, sure, let me try to go for nursing. Did great, you know, in summer school. Didn't finish it though because I started a new job. I don't know. I could have made it work, but I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I just had excuses. Oh, this is too much. Oh, this is too hard. I already have a baby. Then I'm working. Then I'm finna have another baby. I can't do it. So I done dropped back out. So I didn't do nursing. Okay. Then I went some years or whatever. And then maybe a year later, I said, well, let me try something online. So I went to school online and I went for accounting because I'm like, I'm good at math, so let me go for accounting. I wasn't doing my schoolwork. Let's just put it like that. Yep, sure did. And what is it? Your SAP for your financial aid? Then I was like, well, I'm serious. I want to go, couldn't go back to the school. I said, well, so I was like, well, you know what? I want to be a receptionist. I want an office job. So I found something online and I got a certificate in it was a general receptionist class. Passed it, still couldn't get no receptionist job. So yeah, you see how frustrated I am? Then I said, well, forget that then. Then I started 2020. I told myself, okay, I really want to go to school. I really want to graduate. I want to do this for myself, and I want to show my kids anything is possible. Caprice, you got to stop this. You got to stop this. So I saw something for teaching. I said, you can be a real teacher online. That's a blessing. Because I'm switching jobs. I'm not getting paid enough. I'm just tired of struggling, whatever. So if I've been doing good. Now, I'm not going to lie, with life going on and, things that happened throughout my years, I did almost quit that, but God was with me, and I have a really great school mentor that really encouraged me to keep going. And honestly, if it wasn't for her, I really don't know if I would be in school right now, but I know she's an angel. God sent her, as an angel, for me to keep going. And I'm going for educational studies. It was gonna be elementary education, but I changed it to educational studies, a bachelor's in educational studies. So if I keep up the good work, I can graduate this year by October. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta have consistency. So I noticed my patterns when it comes to jobs and careers. So I realized for me, if I'm gonna get somewhere, you have to put in the work. You can want it so bad, you can claim it so bad, but if you're not putting the work in, how are you going to accomplish those goals? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to get there if you don't work? I am tired. I have 4 children. I'm working. I want to start a platform. I'm tired, but I'm still making time for my schoolwork because I had enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of my patterns. I want to thrive. I don't want to struggle anymore. So that's what I'm saying. You have to realize your patterns. I'm inconsistent, and I have to work on consistency. So that's what I'm working on right now. So that's one pattern that I found out. And I really think, with me being closer to God and incorporating Him in my life and depending on Him and asking Him to help me and to give me strength and, being consistent with my school and actually graduate, I really believe that I will be blessed and then I will start thriving. I really, really will. And I won't be struggling so much. Honestly. And then I wanted to quit school because I felt like I'm getting too old to still be in school. But how can I put this? Don't compare your life to other people's lives, because just stay in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? You will get there in your time when God allows it for you to be your time. And I honestly feel like I had to experience these things and inconsistencies in my life for me to actually wake up to realize, hey, if you had enough and you're tired of it, then you need to fix it. So that's what I'm doing. You know, oh yeah. You wanna know what else? Children. That's a pattern. I keep having children. So I got my tubes taken out. She took them complete. I wanted them tied, but they take them out now. I'm like, well, take them out. So, I mean, because, children are a big responsibility. They take money and care and love. So, I mean, how can I thrive and I'm not financially stable myself and I keep having children? You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that I've realized. And I've also realized to be thankful and grateful for what you have. I don't care if it's old or new. Be thankful for what you have and stop being ungrateful and wish you had something better. You can get something better when it's your time, when God bless you for that time. Work your butt off, pray about it, and He will give you what you desire. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be thankful for what I have. And I'm thankful that I do have people here to help me and support me. Always, like my family. It's not like I'm just by myself. You know, so I'm thankful for that. I am thankful that I can have children, you know, and I can be there for my kids and I can spend time with them, you know. I am thankful that I have children, you know. I am thankful that I'm a mother, you know. It's just a lot that you have to sit down and be thankful for, you know. Yeah, you might not have everything you want right now, but know that you will get it. You really have to work for it. You can't just sit around and be lazy and pray and be like, yeah, no, it's gonna come. But you have to know your pattern. Learn your patterns and change them. Get out of your head, because you can be your worst enemy, because you are assuming and talking things to yourself in your head that is hindering you from your success. Nothing is going to stop me from graduating this year. I am going to work hard and graduate. Maybe I can have that career and get paid what I deserve. Then it might be my time. You know what I'm saying? So when you start over, like I keep saying, just remember your patterns. Stop doing the same old patterns that you're doing if you want to grow in life. I'm starting over with my hair. That's another example. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a hair video for y'all because I had so many different hairstyles. But I grew my hair back out because I had permed it 3 years ago. It was a pretty good length, but you know what? I was still treating it as if my hair was natural, and I didn't like it because my hair was too thin for my liking. You know, 'cause, sometimes you want straight hair. You can still straighten your hair when you're natural. But anyways, so I was like, I don't have to perm it, Then there's nothing wrong with, if you want to perm your hair, by all means, perm your hair. I just don't like to perm my hair. I thought I did. It stinks. I don't like it. then you have to keep permanent, and I don't have time for that. So, and like I said, I just don't like it. So I went back natural. I grew my hair out. Then you know, life was going on. I did mini twists. I said, these will be cute as locks, but I didn't want them to lock up because it wasn't the way that I wanted it. But I just wasn't mentally there and busy and, you know, not taking care of myself. They locked up. So I had locks and they were cute and I styled them cute and all that good stuff. But, you know, it's just a reminder that they came from depression. And it was like, yeah, I want to keep them because they're long, but then again, they were too frizzy. It reminded me of how I got them, and I was like, no. I cut it off. I felt so free. I feel so free now that I cut them things off my head. And I really think I'm gonna get some more locks when my hair grow back out because it's easy to upkeep. They're beautiful. I mean, I really do like locks, but I was missing my curls too. So I'm thinking enjoying my hair, my curls too. So I'm thinking enjoying my hair, my curls and stuff, and then go on and lock them back up. Get them locked back up. So yeah, so I'm starting over with my hair. You know, and I'm taking care of it because you know what my pattern was with that? I wasn't taking care of it. I would wash it maybe once a month, if that. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Just disgusting not taking care of my hair. I'm not hydrating her, you know, nothing. Just letting it dry, brittle. And then on top of that, you know, I was all in my head. You know, I'm always wearing, it's okay to wear box braids and stuff, but you would never see my hair, ever. Because I constantly wore braids. I'm trying to grow my hair out in here. I done made myself bald up in here because I'm constantly just not wearing my hair out. And stuff. So I'm like, no, I need to take care of her. I need to show her love and all of that. I cut her off. I wash her every week now. Every week. I went from washing it once a month or once every 2 months to every week. And I'm so happy that I do. And she's growing. She's thriving. I mean, I love her. I fell in love with my hair because, you know, honestly, like certain people made us think that, you know, our hair had to be straight and pretty or pretty curls and all of that. Be happy with the hair God gave you. Your hair is not going to be how you want it to be. Just love her for who she is. Just like you want somebody to love you for who you are, love your hair for who she is. And baby, I love my hair. I love my hair. When I used to cut my hair this short, I did it once or twice. Like I said, I kept braids in it. I kept a scarf on it, hiding her, thinking, oh, I might look like a man, this and that. But that's what I'm saying. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. So, you know, just change your pattern. So I'm changing that and watch how my hair gonna thrive and grow and be beautiful this time. It's not gonna look damaged and dry and brittle. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be beautiful. That's another thing that I'm working on. So, you know, you have to reset your patterns. Even if it comes with your children. That's something that I have to work on. Like, why are my kids acting like this? Or why do they have these habits? Well, are we teaching them this? Are we teaching them that? Are we staying on them? Am I being too lenient? Am I being too nice? Am I really being a parent or a friend? You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're starting over in your life, you know, Just remember your patterns, you know? So, oh yeah, one more thing. Like I said earlier, people are going to talk about you regardless. They're going to talk about you when you're doing good. They're going to talk about you when you're doing bad. Don't let that phase you. Words do hurt. I grew up with the saying, sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. To an extent, but words really do hurt. I'm sorry. They hurt. But we have to change our mindset and not let it phase us, because people are going to talk about you anyway. You can't let that bother you. They're going to laugh about you. They're going to talk about you, especially when you at your lowest. That's when they want to talk about you. Instead of you talking about that person, why don't you help that person? Why don't you guide that person? Be there for that person. Especially if you're a Christian and walking in faith with God. We help people who are lost. We don't talk about them. We help them and we guide them. If they want help, give them help. Let's stop talking about people and looking down on them, because you got faults too, honey, that you don't know about. Or you got faults that everybody else see that you can't see. You're not perfect. Worry about yourself. If you want to talk about somebody, talk about yourself. What can you do for yourself to help yourself? You can't help somebody else. And don't be those type of people that claim that you're helping. I had to help so-and-so. Yeah. No. If you're going to help, do it from your heart and not for recognition. Do it from your heart. You know what I'm saying? So people are going to talk about you when you're doing good. She thinks she better than everybody because she got this. And no, that doesn't mean that they think that that person, no, they worked for it. You don't even know what that person went through to get to where they are. They worked hard. They don't mean just because they have something nice that they better than everybody. No, they worked for it. What are you talking about? You can have the same thing. Everybody can eat out here. You just gotta work for it. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. People are gonna talk about you regardless. You know what I'm saying? I know people are talking about me. People might be laughing that I'm trying to start a platform. But do it look like I care? No, because I'm actually doing something that makes me happy. And I know that I'm reaching at least one person. I don't care. And I have faith that God is going to bless it. I have to learn how to be patient. And that's something else I have to work on, my patience. It's going to take time. Things don't happen overnight. So don't think that things are going to happen overnight. But if you stay consistent and you keep going, your reset or whatever you're starting over, it's going to thrive. You're going to get there. So, last thing, goals. What are my goals for my reset? Let me tell you, I wrote them down. So, look at my notes. Hold on. Well, you already knew one of them. It was to get closer to God, and I already explained that to y'all. I want to have multiple means of income. So, I know I'm trying to go to school. Finish school, maybe I can get a good career, you know. I'm thinking about investing. I have to do my research on that. But you know what I'm saying? Just multiple means of income. So, I really won't have to struggle financially anymore. I just feel like I've struggled enough. And, you know, when you had enough, you've had enough. And you want to do something about it. So, you gotta do something. I want to travel, y'all. Like, believe it or not, I don't go anywhere. And I haven't seen anything. And I know it's a lot of beautiful places. and stuff to go to. So I sure would like to travel. Travel by myself, maybe a couple's trip travel in the future, girlfriend travel, a big family vacation, me and the kids, we travel and go somewhere, you know, like people are taking their kids to Disneyland, stuff like that. That's my goal. I want to do something this year to travel because I'm just tired of not going anywhere. And I've always wanted to travel, but I just never had the means to. So, you know, that's what I'm saying, starting over, resetting, knowing my patterns. You know, I can figure out things that I need to do in order to make that happen. I really want to buy a home for myself and my kids. I just want them to be able to go outside, and I want them to have a safe place. I want them to be able to run and play. I want something of my own. I want to buy a home. I don't want to rent a home. I want to be able to buy a home. So in order to do that, I need to fix my credit. So, now y'all hear Jen Jen. She done woke up, so I'm about to hurry on up. But yeah, so I want to fix my credit. You know, life happens, so I gotta come up with a game plan on how I can get that fixed, boost up my credit. And yeah, so I mean, take your time, don't rush to the point to where you're stressing yourself out when you are restarting something. Don't rush your process, you know what I'm saying? It will come when it's your time. Okay, it's okay to have a reset. It's okay to start something over, no matter what it is. Don't be scared. Walk in faith with God. Give it to Him. He'll guide you. He'll lead you. But yeah, so let me know what your goals are and what you're gonna start over in your life. Let's have a chit chat. Yeah, family. So that's about it. Until next time.